he's a stud. He gets himself open. He's great hands. I mean, I can go down the list of things we all know about him, but I think ultimately I trust him, and it's a credit to the way he practices and the way that he goes about his business.
It didn't look like Sam was maybe your first read on that. So can you just walk us through what you saw and I guess how hard was it for him to get open?
Yeah, it was really just kind of a simple shell across concept, and he's really, I guess, number 2. It's the running back to him to the over the ball, and I kind of went 1, 2, 3, 2 back to him. He had a good feel, kind of widened himself out. I haven't seen the tape yet, but it felt like he got kind of covered and then kind of kept widening and got himself open. But yeah, another guy that just has a great feel for the game, and I trust the hell out of him.
On the 75-yard touchdown.
Who?
On the Montgomery touchdown.
Oh, yes, yep.
Amon-Ra said you guys were in a pass play with the wrong personnel, and you checked out of it, obviously. Can you just walk us through what that experience was like?
Yeah, every once in a while it happens where we end up with the wrong personnel on the field, and the certain play we had called, we really can't run out of that personnel. And I knew it was wrong kind of when we broke the huddle. I should have realized it probably more in the huddle, but once we broke the huddle and got lined up, I realized it was wrong. And Ben in my head said, hey, get to the end of the run we ended up getting to, and we were laughing about it. You do all this planning through the week, and Monday to Saturday for what you want to do and make everything perfect, and then we kind of basically mess it up, and it's a 75-yard touchdown. But that's what it's a credit to a good team. Good team. We adjust and are able to kind of make adjustments on the fly like that.
Jared, on the 4th and 2, is there a discussion? Is there any sort of hesitation? Is there any sort of debate, or that you guys are going for it?
With our guy, I kind of lean towards we're going until he tells us we're not. And that's not just in that situation. That's kind of in every 4th down that we get. And had a good feeling he would go for it, just like that area we were in. We kind of wanted to get an extra 5 or 10 yards to secure it, as well as I'm sure in his head he didn't want to give Justin the ball back with a minute and a half. So there was many factors going into that. But yeah, he's got big balls, and he showed it there. And it's a lot of fun when he puts the ball in our hands to make the play.
What is that for an offense when you know you have a coach that has that kind of confidence to just go?
Yeah, we want to make them right, and it gets us a little bit more motivation to make things work. And he trusts us. He's showing us he has full faith in us to make it work in a scenario that maybe the odds are stacked against us in some way, and he's saying no, they're not. He trusts us and lets us go to work.
You give yourself a moment to appreciate these moments. I mean, last time you guys kind of came to the stadium, completely different team, completely different situation. You come back, you guys are top of your division. You give yourself a moment to appreciate every little step, the moments of coming back to California and winning as well.
Yeah, when I was walking off the field today, I kind of had those thoughts, and our crowd, how loud they were, and getting to give them some love at the end of the game there, and they're still cheering us on as we're walking off the field. And I've never played for a crowd like this, and they travel, and they're great at home, obviously, but I've never experienced that. It's pretty incredible, and being able to be a part of it as a quarterback is pretty fun.
What's it like to be in a shootout where you don't know how many points you're going to need?
Yeah, for me it's fun. I don't know if we want to win the game like that every week, but we felt like we could do some good things against them in the pass game, and Justin obviously on the other side was doing his thing as well, and you kind of get that feeling like, all right, maybe it's going to be the team with the ball in their hands last type of game, and certainly it was today. And we know how potent their offense is as well, so we were knowing we would need some points.
Can you talk about how big the offensive line was today?
Yeah,
pretty good pass rush. You only get 2 quarterback hits.
That's what we were talking about after the game. They got Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa are 2 of the top guys in the game, and we say this all the time, but 2 of our tackles are 2 of the top guys in the game, and not only was there no sacks, I don't think I ever got hit, and that doesn't happen against a good D-line like that. And it's a credit to those guys and how good they are. And I think this unit we have now is going to start gelling pretty well and continue to keep going.
Jared, 7-2 on the season now. How far can you go this year?
Yeah, as far as we would like. It's still early, about the halfway point, but yeah, we feel great. 7-2 leading the division, and a lot of work ahead of us. It's not like we can kind of look towards what what January looks like. We can't even do that. We got to keep winning, and got some big challenges coming up ahead.
It's a long plane ride home now to Detroit. What do you do on the plane for 5 hours after a win like this?
Well, I'll sleep a little bit. I'll watch the tape. I'll probably maybe watch a movie, I guess. Joke with my teammates about some of the funny plays we had. enjoy those moments because those are the best ones.
Is it weird to have not been hit? I mean, the feeling.
Yeah.
Standing up here.
Yeah, it typically doesn't happen, especially against a good D-line. And, it's happened a handful of times because of the tackles we got and because of the, interior we have. But it's very rare against a good D-line. And, I maybe fell to the ground once or twice and probably my own fault. But, I don't.